Originally from Phoenix, Arizona, and he likes running, camping, and videography. Please help me welcome Troy. Watch your business, Troy. I don't know if that's the order of it. I'll start again. Watch your business, Troy. Just help me welcome Troy.
Good job, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. You are in luck. You have just been put in charge of a $50 million business. And I'm here to tell you about supply chain and why visibility and control of it matter. Somebody, please, give me a product. What business are we in? iPhones. Great. Fantastic. We're selling iPhones. You come on them, you play on them. Everybody loves iPhones. You know what they are? Who doesn't know what an iPhone is? As I suspected. The jokester is the only one. All right, we're in charge of an Apple store. As you see on your desks, we have a handout that explains a typical supply chain. I want my back row to play the role of the enterprise. My right side, your left, is going to be the supplier. And over here, you guys are, who can guess?
Customer.
The customer, that's right. Now, in any business, as the enterprise, you are going to get products coming in and products going out. The supplier. Who might our suppliers be as the Apple store? You got Apple itself supplying the iPhones. You have some of the other accessories. Beats by Dre, who has been bought by Apple. Anybody who supplies chargers, other products, the tables, the toilet paper that goes into the bathroom, the wood that goes on the walls, the lights that go in the top. This is all part of supply chain. It's got to come from somewhere, and it's coming from you guys. Some of the suppliers can be big. Some of those suppliers could be small. Some supply components that go into other components, and the people that put them together are creating value that us, the enterprise, will then sell. Bringing me to a great segue to the customer. There are multiple ways to buy products, such as iPhones. Who can give me an example of one way to buy an iPhone?
Store.
The store. Perfect. So you go into a store and you say, I'm interested in buying an iPhone. The person says, which one would you like, what color, what brand, what version, and you come down to your solution. That's one way. But we also have, at this day and age, online buying. You could buy online, you could buy from a person, you could go to a Sprint store, you could go to different other places to buy iPhones, and you can buy them there. So that is a version of the customer. Different ways to have customers. But us, the enterprise, we have to worry about things coming in and things going out. And doing it as efficiently as possible. Now, shipping is typically 10% of your overall sales. So who remembers how much sales we do a year?
50 million.
50 million. All right, mathematicians in the room, what is 10% of that?
5 million.
All right, yes. So we're going to spend $5 million in bringing products in. Now, why is that important? It's important because that's a lot of money. But we also want to make sure that we know specifics about when it's coming in. If we have to pay a supplier when it gets to my doorstep, then I need to know when exactly it's coming in. That means when it's been shipped, how many days are expected to be in transit, and when it arrives to my doorstep. Because at that moment, and no sooner, am I going to write a check and pay my supplier. So having a tool that gives you that visibility, and even more so, having a tool that controls that is very important. You see on that form that you have the flow of information and the flow of materials. It's obvious that the materials are coming from you guys and going to these guys. But the information is two-way. So much so that you can control the ability to get it from them. With your ERM system, you send a command to print labels at their store. And the labels print out. If you guys are checking your computer, you see, hey, I've just received an order to ship. Labels are in my hand. You put them on your boxes and they come in. The benefit to you is that you can see it because you controlled it. And not only can you see it, but you can control the speed so that if you want it to get there as economically as possible, you can. You can control the urgency, which is the speed I just mentioned, and you can control the box numbers so that if you want to make sure it's 5 boxes only, you only get 5 boxes. You don't want to leave it in the hands of Joe Schmo, the shipping guy, to put each iPhone in a separate box and end up charging you more than you expected. So that is control, and that is visibility for the payments, for making sure that you can see when it gets there. If you're hiring people to have inventory and stock your products, you need to know that I need to bring people in, maybe double the staff for receiving. We've all seen at the warehouse docks, shipping and receiving, people work in these departments, and that's what they're there to do, to stock and receive these goods. Switching over to our customers, we talked about having different types of customers. We have our resellers, we have our retail stores, we have our online, which is another version of e-commerce or e-tail, retail, and we can ship to them in an efficient way as well. Some parts of the enterprise that are customer-facing are customer relations, and we have the sales team. And when you're speaking to these folks, you want to have visibility so that you can see if any shipments get lost in transit. That way, you can make a phone call and say, "Excuse me, sir, I know your package is late, but I wanted to give you a call so that you can have a heads up and expect the shipment tomorrow as opposed to today." That goes a long way, believe me. And if your customer wants to make a return, you can also make sure that you send that order so that you can see when it's on its way back and you can process the refund as soon as possible, possibly having a return shipper, a return customer. So those are the aspects of supply chain and why visibility and control are very important. And if you have a business that needs visibility tools, please call UPS, ask for your rep, and if you're lucky, you'll get me, Troy Harris.